Hi, I'm comedian Kermit Apio, and with me from Remedy Ranch Rescue, we have Nicole Sullivan and Jenna Lee Hill. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
I looked you up online. Remedy Ranch handles kind of all kinds of animals, right?
Yes, we do. We have a really wide range. We're different rescue. We offer exchange programs because we understand that, even like dogs, you adopt a dog, it might not work in the pack you already have. Well, it's the same thing with horses. You adopt a horse and it might not work in the same herd capacity, or maybe they'll work here and then when they get there, it just doesn't work. So we have an exchange policy, which a lot of rescues don't have. It's an umbrella. The puppies are an umbrella at Remedy Ranch.
So, Jenna Lee, tell me how that got started. How did the whole thing of being involved with puppies came along, and how did you get kind of into the fold at Remedy Ranch?
I guess the backstory, I've been in LVT in a veterinary clinic for about 13 years or so. About 5 years ago, we had a breeder that we did a C-section on one of their dogs, and they had a cleft palate puppy. They did not want to put the puppy down. They were like, please, can you please help us? Just try. That's all we're asking. I was terrified. But anyways, we went through it and it was an amazing experience. And I was hooked ever since then.
When this first starts happening, when this family first asks you that they want to try and save this puppy, what resources are available to you at that point? I mean, what options do you have?
Yeah, so before I had to have some sort of container to keep them in that hopefully was easy to disinfect. Of course, they would most of the time be plastic, so I had my doubts about how well I was getting them clean. I also had to have a heat source, which usually was in the form of a heating pad. Things I learned over the years is not all heating pads are created alike. The longer you use them, the less the temperature is reliable.
And how did Puppywarmer come into that? Of all the things out there, how did you find them?
I researched online, and a thing I constantly saw over and over was people getting these Puppywarmer incubators, and I thought they were so neat. And I was like, man, that looks like it's a really awesome resource for these puppies, seeing how much better these puppies were growing, and they were how much better they were being controlled with the Puppywarmer setup. And I had to have one.
Before, with Jenna Lee's makeshift version of it, best what we were doing with what we had kind of thing. You'd always have to flip the towel over and check on them and make sure they were good. Well, now you have a complete glass compartment and you can see the temperature, you can see the oxygen going in, and you're actually able to see how they're doing.
I have one I just got this 3 weeks old and she's 5.6 ounces. Outside of a controlled environment where she's not getting oxygen supplementation and heat control, I would have lost her probably within the first few hours I had her. The biggest thing with puppies her size is heat control, and I've not had one single issue with her staying the proper temperature.
Before Jenna Lee, she gave them a second chance, but now with the Puppywarmer, we're able to really give that second chance 100% of what we can for these puppies, because they're already steps behind because of, yes, genetically, they just were not born to survive. All right. So we give them the best opportunities to get them to a place where they can have a forever home. And that's exactly what this Puppywarmer is doing for our smallest versions of our rescue.